Hello everyone and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Last we left off, we had just left Santa Monica and are now in downtown. Just finished talking to LaCroix and then also went down to the last round where I'm currently standing, had a little conversation with Jack. So we're going to keep going from there. For you who are watching it on YouTube, I am currently streaming this playthrough on my Twitch channel. Link should be on my channel page. And for you who are watching this on Twitch, if you don't get a chance to see every stream and still want to watch it, I do upload the streams to YouTube in a cut down portion, so you don't have to watch the whole thing if you don't want to. You can skip through it, and also I cut down and get rid of some of the more boring moments where I'm just either walking from place to place and not a lot is said, or if it takes me a while to find something, I tend to cut that out as well. But I'll keep anything in that is story related or just anything that I think might also be funny. But yeah, go there if you want to as well. But we shall now keep going with this. Our log. And so we have two separate logs now, one for Santa Monica. Oh, so we go to Hollywood and Chinatown as well. That's good to know. I don't have to worry about this one. He is in this Skyline Apartments. We might do some more side missions as well. Don't have to worry about that one. You need to find station. We might worry about this riddle later, but we'll figure that one out. But we might go look for that guy. But first, we'll go talk to Nines in the last round and just continue on the main quest for a little bit. Yeah, so we have Jack over there. We did all our conversation with him last episode or last stream, if you want to go listen to that.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What does the prince have his little bitch doing today?
If you don't get out of my face, Anarch, I'm gonna rip yours off.
You trying to start a brawl so the Camarilla sheriff can come in and clean house? I don't think so. Ask the prince to show you the last punk who tried that trick. And while we're on the subject, tell him I want that ass tricked out.
Who are you, the Anarch Welcoming Committee?
I'm Skelter. I do my part to keep California a free state for the anarchists.
What is it you hate about the Camarilla so much?
The Camarilla just ain't necessary. Their rules is just common sense shit. The Masquerade and all that. Sure, it makes sense. Like the Ten Commandments. You know the Ten Commandments, don't you?
Sure.
Yeah, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. Sounds good, but you and me both know that shit don't always fly. What if some society like the Camarilla comes along and just up and kills you if you break one damn commandment?
I see your point.
Right. See, we weren't meant to live like that. And I followed someone else's rules for 3 years in Vietnam. But it wasn't until after the embrace that I understood real oppression.
Yeah, but don't you follow Nine Rodriguez?
No one bows to Nines Rodriguez. He leads by example, down here with us. Better than some chicken shit ludicrous paper pusher hiding up in his tower. Camarilla sheep couldn't say the difference.
But you agree with the Masquerade?
I don't need to bare my fangs to feel good about myself. The Masquerade is a fruity Camarilla lady. Other than that, I ain't got no problem with it. Live and let live. We got enough to worry about.
Does make sense.
You know, speaking of the Masquerade, I just thought of something you might be able to help us out with.
Tell me about it.
There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. It's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador creep who disappeared.
What's her name?
Her name is Patty. She hangs out in the clubs downtown. She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until her vampire sugar daddy stopped calling. Now she can't get her blood fixed and shit ain't so fun no more.
Doesn't she understand he's gone?
Man, she's been told he was dead. She don't listen. Just ask again louder. Just don't make a scene and get us all some real heat.
What kind of heat are you talking about?
Vampire hunters, man. You start doing stupid shit and breaking the Masquerade and you'll see what I'm talking about. Trust me. Hunters are the kind of trouble you don't want.
Alright, so about your little problem with Patty.
She's crossed the line. Only time that mouth ain't blabbing is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep it our little secret, you hear?
Anything for my Anarch brethren? Yeah, I'll go with that one.
All right, have fun. I'd love to do this one myself, but I know her sire. Just let me know when it's done.
Alright, I'll find her and take care of it. Alright, so can I not talk to Nines yet? Or no, I probably head upstairs and talk to Nines. We'll worry about that one later. Hello, Nines.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Go on.
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a little power, then those came to sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. What it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power.
Isn't the prince the leader of the Camarilla?
LaCroix? Shit. LaCroix's just the guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king son of a bitch of all the local Camarilla. Him and any of the traitors that sided with the Cam want power here, they'll get what's due.
Aren't you part of the Camarilla?
Them's fighting words, newbie. But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you. See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be, which is, of course, the biggest little horseshit a man ever heard.
So what are you all about?
I learned the way of this world during the Depression. A bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
Anarch-free state?
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
Have you tried meeting with the Camarilla? I can't pronounce that word for some reason. The Camarilla.
I got their meeting right here.
Not a fan of the prince, huh?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
Sounds like you're the prince of the anarchs.
No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. A long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bidded or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
One more question. Any advice you can give me?
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Can you teach me how to fight?
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
Oh, that actually gave me a stat increase. That's awesome. Thanks for all your help, Nodes.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Okay. Alright, awesome. So, yeah, that's the Patty person. Contact Attribution. Report back to the prince before you go on investigating. Well, we might just go on and have a look, see if we can find this. So you find, once you do, make Patty disappear. She's a ghoul who has been bugging everyone about her master and won't believe them when they tell her he's dead. Not only is she getting tiresome, Skelter is concerned about the implications for the Masquerade if she keeps shooting her mouth off. She can usually be found whining at the club confession to anyone unfortunate enough to talk to her. Alright. So... Alright.
So
Hello.
that chased you in here, Cammy?
What are you talking about?
Heard Nine saved your ass again. You think LaCroix would have stopped counting his money long enough to get your back, Jack?
What do you mean again?
Cammy, you'd have a whole lot less above your neck if it hadn't been for Nines calling the prince out in that courtroom. Shit. Looks like things worked out for LaCroix anyway. Got himself a new errand hero out of it.
Did I do something to piss you off?
As long as you're a tool for some cape, you don't have to say a word to start pissing me off.
It's a cape.
Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders? The ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention? You're doing their dirty work and you don't even know it.
I make my own fate.
Oh, that's real. Let me put it in perspective for you. The Camarilla claims every kindred's part of the organization regardless. You do something they don't like, well, you're Camarilla, so you get punished under their laws, like it or not.
Enlightening.
I'm Damsel, grandmother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since LaCroix rolled in.
Pissed, you don't say. Drink some bad blood or something?
Don't even joke about bad blood at a time like this. Don't you know we've got a plague bearer around here?
Plague bearer?
A plague bearer's a fool that doesn't care who they feed them. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. And that puts sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
So how do you get rid of one?
Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearers gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
The Anarchs helped me out before. Where do I start?
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him.
Ghouls. Why is it always ghouls? Fine, I'll go check it out when I can.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
I'll ask around right now. Hi, damsel. Alright, new quest. See you, Jack. Right. See if there's a map anywhere. Ah, perfect. So where's the Skyline Apartments? Number 2. Back that way, and then the confession just before. I might... Well, we've got 2 missions to do at the Skyline Apartments, so we might head there. Brook Hotel. Ooh, that doesn't look ominous. Can go in there. I really want to. Just where am I right now? Just there? What's this 11? Ah. Okay. Yeah, we'll head in. Hello. No, this isn't part of the mission, but it is interesting. What have we got here? Alright. I'll just leave this on the screen for a little bit so you can pause and read it. Awesome. That's some cool lore there. Seems to be about gargoyles. Maybe this was just a short. Oh! Well, I solved that dude's riddle. You know what, since we're here, may as well. Well.
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
Yeah, I got it. I'm assuming you are...
Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome.
Thanks. What exactly is a chantry?
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
Hey medic, how you going? Glad you can make it back for another stream. Cool, you're a regent? What is that?
A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan.
Can you tell me about the mysteries?
I'm sorry, neonate. The secrets of the Tremere clan are hidden from all but those who share our blood. You would do best not to look into them any further.
I'm sorry, mate. I hope it fixes so you can keep watching. Okay, but what can you tell me, Max? What is going down here? What's going on here in downtown?
Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
I appreciate the advice.
As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
You don't say. Got your own little COVID in the game going on too, huh? Yeah, why? What's going on?
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments.
Interesting.
Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
Interesting you should think that. I'm already looking into it for the Anarchs.
I see. Most disappointing, neonate. You seem to show a startling lack of concern when choosing your associates in this new life. I pray that their lawless proclivities do not ultimately affect your own stand among your other peers.
I'll take her under advisement, Max. A few more questions?
What is it you would like to know?
Let's talk about the Camarilla.
The Camarilla. It is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world. There are specific codes of behavior that we abide by in order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less.
Can I ask you a few more questions about the Camarilla?
Surely. What else would you like to know?
Are all vampires part of the Camarilla?
No. There are many independent clans who are not aligned with the Camarilla. And the Sabbat is another sect of various vampire clans whose beliefs are very different than our own. Unsavory sorts, to say the least. I understand you have already run afoul of them.
Yeah, good thing Nines Rodriguez was out there to help me.
Ah, yes, the infamous Mr. Rodriguez. I understand you owe him your life twice now. Had he not intervened, the prince would have surely had that hound of his separate your head from your shoulders.
You're probably right.
In any case, it's a shame that Rodriguez cannot see the wisdom of the Camarilla. He would make a powerful ally. As it is, he is a significant thorn in LaCroix's side, which serves my purposes just the same.
Your purposes? Aren't your purposes and the prince's the same?
LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventrue on top of that. even if he weren't as young and indiscriminate as he's already proven himself to be. But I say too much. Let us just say that he and I have differing ideas on the use of power.
It's alright, you can trust me. What's your true opinion on him?
I have overstepped my bounds. I will say no more.
Alright, well tell me more about the Camarilla.
What else would you like to know?
Why aren't the Anarchs? Well, I know why, because they think they're a bit forceful on the rules.
I feel that they don't need the structure and discipline of the Camarilla. I feel that they pose a threat, both to those loyal to the Camarilla and to themselves. Most are mere children and need our guidance.
An interesting observation. I just have a few more questions.
Surely. What else would you like to know?
What do you think of Prince LaCroix?
LaCroix is a prince, neonate.
Yeah, okay, we already heard that. That's fine. Allocavian of you.
Hello, neonate. How can I be of assistance?
Do you have a few minutes to talk with me?
Of course.
Maybe I could look into the epidemic for you?
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts.
What's in it for me?
I will ponder the nature of your payment while you are gone. Believe me, I will treat you fairly, neonate, and your service to the Camarilla won't be forgotten.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
Very well.
Later. Yeah, that didn't get rid of that, did it? Hope that doesn't turn out really bad. Yeah, so special outbreak. She's just going to speak with the ghoul. Yeah, so I hope it doesn't matter if I'm going both sides, because I can see both sides. Like, the Camarilla just wants to, like, protect and set boundaries, so they set laws. Like, obviously, humans just do that already. But the Anarchs don't like how forceful they are, that if you break the Masquerade once, you die. But then it kind of calls for that, because if humans found out, they would pretty much hunt all vampires and pretty much everything to death. Well, to second death, I should say. But, because, yeah, we probably like to think that, yeah, maybe they'd work it out, but humans are stupid. We freak out about anything that scares us, and, you know, knowing that vampires and werewolves, all that, are suddenly real, we'll probably freak out and go into a rage. So I guess I can see both sides, but I'm not sure who I'm going to side with just yet. Alright, do we know what number she is in? No? What's his name? Could be P. Anderson and number 5. Hello. I'll talk to you. Alright, we'll just take the elevator. No, I hope he's on floor 5. And here we are. Hello. There's a really big couch. Oh, you are dead.